the difference between all these different vans? So straight away we can simplify things down from 12 manufacturers into 5 groups of manufacturers. What's up YouTube? How's it going? Today I'm going to do something different. Mix it up a bit from my usual vlog van conversion format. I'm going to try and answer the first question that you need to answer when you've decided that you want to convert a van into a camper van. And that question is, which van is best? What's the difference between all these different vans? These are all questions that I spent a long time trying to answer. I put a lot of time and effort into researching all of the different types of vans, and I have to say it was all pretty confusing. There's so many different manufacturers, models, body lengths, body heights, wheelbases, engines, drive chains, payloads. The options are endless, and it can be pretty overwhelming to even know where to start. So if you're going through this process now, this video is for you. I'm going to take a deep dive into answering the question, which van is best? I thought I'd put everything that I learnt into one video for you, and then you can make the best informed decision that best suits your needs. Hopefully this video is going to help you save a ton of time and confusion. So let's get started. Here's what I'm going to cover and how I'm going to break it down. First up, I'm going to look at the different manufacturers and models of van. Then I'm going to compare their different sizes, shapes, payloads and turning circles. Then I'm going to look at the different drive chains available, the different engines, and then finally other features to consider, for example crew cab vans, combi vans, whether or not you want a 3-seat bench arrangement in the cab, or if you want captain's armchairs, all the other bits that you might want to think about before you buy the van. First up, let's take a look at the different manufacturers. At first glance, there's 12 key players that we need to consider, and those are Ford, Peugeot, Ram, Citroen, Iveco, Fiat, Renault, Nissan, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Vauxhall, Opel. So straight away we can simplify things down from 12 manufacturers into just 5 or 5 groups of manufacturers, because a lot of the vans are actually very similar, if not the same, just with different badges on. So let's take a look at that. So in group 1 we've got Citroen, Fiat, Peugeot and Ram. Yep, that's right, 4 manufacturers that are all pretty much producing the same van. Same chassis and same bodies, and they share a lot of components throughout the manufacturers. The different manufacturers do offer different engines. I will talk more about that later on. In group 2 we've got Mercedes and Volkswagen. Until last year, that's 2017, they were essentially the same van. They've now split up, but for the purpose of this video I'm going to group Mercedes and Volkswagen together. Group 3, all on their own, is Ford, and in group 4 we have Nissan, Renault and Vauxhall / Opel. Yep, that's right, another 4 manufacturers basically all producing the same vans. And finally in group 5 we've got Iveco. Okay, so we've had a quick look at the different manufacturers offering vans that are suitable for van life, van conversions. So let's drill down into the different models that each manufacturer offers. Now, as you can imagine, each manufacturer offers a number of different models. For the purpose of this video, I've chosen to focus on only the larger panel vans rather than smaller models that manufacturers might offer. So for example, this video will focus on the Volkswagen Crafters over the Volkswagen Transporters, because that's their larger van, and the larger vans are obviously more suitable to van conversions for living in longer trips and for van life. So that's what this video really focuses on. Another example could be that Mercedes offer the Sprinter, which I talk a lot about in this video, and they also offer the Vito, which I don't cover. The Vito is their smaller van. So let's have a look at Group 1. So in Group 1 we have the Citroen Relay, the Fiat Ducato, the Ram ProMaster, and the Peugeot Boxer. The Citroen Relay is also called the Citroen Jumper in Europe, I believe. In Group 2 we have the Mercedes Sprinter and the Volkswagen VW Crafter. In Group 3 it's the Ford Transit all on its own. Here's a little FYI. So when the 4th generation Transit was released in 2013, they started calling the short wheelbase Transit the Transit Custom. In Group 4 it's the Nissan NV 400, the Renault Master, and the Vauxhall Movano or Opel Movano. Finally, in Group 5 it's the Iveco Daily. So that's it for this episode. Join me for the next episode where I do some serious number crunching and start to look at the stats and the technical specs for each van, comparing wheelbase length, body length, widths, heights, payload volume, and also I start to look at how the wheelbase lengths affect the turning circles of each model of van. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss future episodes. Cheers guys!